Happy Saturday, everybody. I am on a speed run here at Wawa because it's Saturday and I'm off on another adventure. And I'm late. How can I be late? The woods wait for everybody? Well, the woods do, but I have two friends who are joining me today and I need to get there when they get there or they're not going to be very happy with me. So, yeah, Deb's coming with me again and we've got Nikki coming along this time. We are headed to the Wissahickon Park in Philadelphia where we're going to walk the Lincoln Trail, and I'll show you more when we get there. So I'm going to be honest, this trip almost didn't happen today. After last week's hike, you know, we did 4 miles, it was cold, and we knew there was a storm coming in, and I went home and ran a couple of errands, but then I curled up in my bed and didn't move again for 3 days. But by the end of the second day, well, really the end of the next day, every muscle in my body had locked up. The insides of my hips hurt, my back was spasming, I was just a wreck. And I'm thinking, okay, here we go again. Then I find something active that I like to do, and something breaks, something stops working right, getting old sucks. And then, you know, we had 12 inches of snow Monday into Tuesday, so I didn't go to my night job, which meant I sat at a desk at home for 2 days and suffered. But on the third day, I did have to go back in, and that involved walking into the building from the parking lot, and I had to park way in the back parking lot, and running around finding things and talking to people. And I started to realize that it wasn't that I was old, it was that I was stiff, and I hadn't stretched after I finished hiking last week. So I've started doing daily stretches, just simple stuff, nothing complicated or fancy. I've got a 3-minute chair yoga workout that works really well for me, and I've added in some torso stretches. And I'm going to stretch while we're out in the park today, and we're going to see if that helps. I also bought a new pair of boots because I think part of the problem might have been there's not quite enough support in the oboes boots that I had. I love those boots, especially because they're purple, and anything purple is wonderful. But I went to REI and got fitted, and sure enough, those boots were a half size too small. And they didn't have a lot of arch support. So I got a pair of Merrell Moab 2s, which are lovely and comfy and fit me really well and have lots of room, and I'm not bumping my toes on the front when I go down the fake rock mountain at the store. So we're gonna give those a test out today and see if between those two things, if that helps. And then I might have to be rethinking my pack. But my problem is I have a long torso, and apparently women aren't supposed to have long torsos, because you can get packs in extra small to small, and you can get them in small to medium, but you cannot get them from most of the major backpack suppliers in medium to large. So if I want a pack for women, because the importance of having a women's pack is the way the straps are cut. Women's backpacks have what are called S straps because they go around the shoulder and then around your boobs to give you room and not be chafing, and that's kind of important. It's not just a pink tax thing. It actually does make a difference. But, so if I want to get a pack that has those kinds of straps on them, I'm going to have to go custom. And that's going to be $250. Was the one pack that I've been able to find. It's a ULA pack, which is a lovely pack, and I see lots of people using them and loving them, and I'm sure it would be a valuable addition, but I'm not sure I want to spend that much money on a pack. I mean, I could, the joys of buying from REI, especially with these big ticket items, is I can return it if I need to, no questions asked, for up to a year. So I could take my Deuter bag back, but I don't know that I'm ready to make that step yet. So we'll wait, we'll see, we'll test out and see how the new boots improve things. And hopefully we won't have as much pain this week as we had last week. But it'll be good to walk with my friends for a change too. Hello!
The window was open, so I was talking.
Oh!
Hello!
Hello!
Turn right, then your destination will be on the right.
Ah, shit. Alright, so we are here at historic Rittenhouse Town. I've got Nikki, and Deb is loading up her backpack because she got a new backpack, which is always exciting. We are in the Wissahickon Park outside of Philadelphia, well, inside of Philadelphia. The Wissahickon is the largest urban park, I believe, in the country. And you can see from the map, the city of Philadelphia is down here, and this goes all the way up through the northern suburbs and out almost to the border of the next county. Nikki and I have hiked up in this area. The Wissahickon is really interesting because it's got all different kinds of opportunities. There's rock scrambles and water crossings, and there's 3 restaurants, there's covered bridges, there's flat running trails, there's really hilly up and downs, there's waterfalls, all kinds of things. Anything you could be looking for in a park, you're going to find somewhere here in the Wissahickon. So last year, before all this craziness started, Nikki and I had decided we wanted to try and hike all the trails in the Wissahickon, which is when I got this great map from the Friends of the Wissahickon and a couple of t-shirts. So thank you, Friends of the Wissahickon. But then nothing happened because we couldn't go anywhere, and being an urban park, it's very busy. So we have held off on coming out and doing anything until now because, hey, we're being careful, we're staying away from people, we're coming out early, so hopefully there aren't too many people out, and we're gonna go do some exploring. So what we're doing today, we are down here in historic Rittenhouse Town, and we are gonna go out along the road here, and it crosses up here, I believe, and then we're gonna come back down the other side and cross back over, and it's supposedly a 4-mile trail, and we'll see how well that works out for us.
Pretty much. I mean, it refines over the years. Like, oh, this doesn't work, this works, but yeah, I mean, hiking and Iceland are about the same thing. It's probably warmer in Iceland. Mostly.
My buddies are talking about gear. I'm so excited. Us away. Here's where we're at. I did not get that on film, Deb. Your dignity is preserved. We are discussing the shit ton of steps that we are about to start ascending to go up White's Trail, or the White Trail. But they want to do steps, so I guess we're doing steps. Deb is very excited about the charming little bridge. Of course, this trail is repeatedly trying to kill us, so. Oh, we don't have any sticks.
I do, but then you want to get rid of it. Hot cold, hot cold. Jesus Christ.
It's because we keep stopping. You know, because when I fall in my ass, you can't just keep going.
saw.
All right, so playing with a new toy here. I got a stick pick so I can put my cell phone on the end of my walking stick and talk to you while I'm walking, and maybe show you my friends walking behind me, although sometimes they end up in front of me. We have conquered the hardest part of this trail, because that over there is all a whole lot of up and down. And they made me go up rocky stairs covered in ice. And we get to the top and instantly had to turn around and go down the hill again. So thanks for that. But now we're on the Forbidden Drive and this is nice and flat. A lot of people, but it's a beautiful day. No reason not to be out. We've been lapping with some bikers, some off-road cyclists, pedaling furiously and pointlessly in the snow, but they're making good progress. And they didn't laugh at me when I fell down on the ice. Lots of runners out. One ultra guy, I don't know how he's not dead. This guy just throws himself down the trail, and how he hasn't hit a snow patch.
Arms akimbo.
Just gone right over, ass over tea kettle, I have no idea. So, beautiful day, good time with friends. I got them all out again. We've tested new gear. Deb's still trying to get her boots figured out. Deb, talk about your boots.
So my left boot could like walk to New York. My right boot has been giving me a little problems where the crease in the toe box is kind of putting some pressure on. I think it's a lacing issue. I don't have the right lacing tension yet, but I just keep playing around with it. I figure 42 hikes in, I should have all sorted out.
And Deb and Nikki needs trekker poles.
I need poles.
So, and my new boots seem to be working really well. I'm having problems with the toe on my left foot, but I don't think it's the boots, I think it's the sock. So I'm not using real liners. I've got some just thin socks that I have in there for extra warmth. And I think they may be sliding too much. So lesson learned, I'll go back to the silk liners I got at REI. But it's a beautiful day and we're gonna finish up this hike and head back to Rittenhousetown. Beautiful. Oh, Deb is pointing out.
We're getting there.
That's the trail we were on earlier. And I got all that video up. And there's the bridge. We found out this was, what was it, the first
Like
arch bridge?
Concrete.
Concrete arched bridge.
1908.
Yeah, built in 1908.
One of those wibbly numbers. It's a wibbly number.
So we're figuring out that this easy part of the trail, that was supposed to be the easy part of the trail, that's nice and flat, is also covered in pebbly, slippy snow that is working like sand under our feet and just shifting constantly, making it really hard to get any decent footing. So we are all gonna feel this tomorrow. But we're almost there.
Tomorrow.
All right, so we made it off the trail. 4.5 miles is what we're hearing in about 4 hours. So a little slow, but with all the snow and everything, we earned every step. Now we're gonna take off our packs, get Nikki home, get Deb home, stretch, lots and lots of stretching, take a nice hot shower, get some food. No adventure next week because we're going to be busy celebrating birthdays, which will be fun, but we'll see what we go out and do in 2 weeks. Take care, everybody.